Vic with V-Twin Now, and today we're going to be taking a close look at the Road Warrior fairing by Memphis Shades. Alright, so here's the fairing in all of its glory. You got the windshield here. This is a 11-inch dark smoke windshield. Here is the fairing itself, and when you flip this puppy over, you have the trigger lock mounting hardware that you need to actually mount this on your bike. This fairing is available in a bunch of different variations for a variety of different Harley-Davidson models, to include, I think, Dyna, maybe Sportster, but definitely Touring. We're actually going to be mounting this bad boy on our 2015 Road King. So like we always do, we're going to actually break it down piece by piece. We're going to show you everything that Memphis Shades sent us, starting with the fairing itself. Then we'll go into the windshield, and then we'll show you their trigger lock mounting hardware that you need for this fairing. So we'll take a look at the fairing first. As you can tell, this is a gloss black fairing. The finish on this, as you'll notice, is superb. Memphis Shades says that this is ready for paint if you want to go ahead and do that. But they also say that you can rock this fairing as is, and they're not lying about that. As you'll notice, the finish on this is absolutely smooth. You really don't need to paint this fairing if you don't want to. What you'll also notice is these 4 holes right here. This is where the mounting bracket attaches to the fairing. Also notice this big hole right here. Obviously, this is for your headlight. You also have holes at the top of the fairing right here, and this is where your hardware is going to go that attaches your the windshield to the fairing itself. And again, they provide all of the hardware that you need to attach that windshield. So I'm not quite sure what material Memphis Shades uses for their fairing. It's definitely high quality. It's definitely thick. That's good in my opinion. Flipping the fairing over, you have a noticeably different finish on the inside. It's more of a matte finish, which looks really nice. You can see that the fairing is actually 2 pieces. It looks like the top portion is molded for the windshield, and then the bottom piece, I think they like glue them together. So now let's transition over to the windshield and show you what that looks like. So this windshield, as you can see, is a really dark tint. It's actually the darkest tint that Memphis Shades sells, but they have a couple other tints, lighter tints. So if dark shields aren't your thing, then Memphis Shades has you covered. Quality of this windshield is perfect. I mean, the thickness of the windshield looks about the same thickness as the fairing. So that's really cool. Doesn't look flimsy. Obviously, you have holes at the bottom of the windshield, and this is where your hardware is going to go that attaches it to the fairing. Here are some other items that Memphis Shades included with the windshield. Now, I'm not sure if this comes with all windshields. This is just what they sent us. Now we'll go ahead and talk about the mounting system that Memphis Shades use. I think it's called their trigger lock mounting system. They use this on all of their fairings, I believe. And we'll show you what the mounting system looks like apart from the fairing, and then we'll show you what it looks like all together. So here's the mounting system Memphis Shades uses on their Road Warrior fairing. As you can tell, these are pretty robust looking brackets. These are in a kind of a gloss black, but they also offer them in more of a chrome or polished finish if that's your thing. Holes on each side of the main mounts. The ones on the front, that attaches to those 4 holes in the fairing right here, and the 2 holes in the back right here allow you to move the angle of the fairing, which that's cool that they allow you to do that. The 4 holes on the front that I discussed earlier, that is so you can slide the fairing up and down. So if you just want maybe a little bit more wind protection, or maybe the fairing's touching the top of your headlight. At the back of the mounts, you'll notice this trigger lock mechanism right here. This ensures that your fairing is locked on, and you'll hear an audible click letting you know that your fairing is indeed attached to the bike. So that's cool. That's added peace of mind. So when you put this thing on there, once you hear this click, you know without a shadow of a doubt that your fairing is not going to be flying off down the road while you're going 90 miles down the freeway. Great thing about these mounting brackets is that they're aluminum, so they're lightweight but really strong, and they're also electro-coated or e-coated. And what that's going to do is that's going to prevent any rust from occurring. It's basically going to make them a little bit more weather resistant. Here are the rest of the items that you get with the mounting kit. You got your mounting plates, you have your Road King bushing assemblies, you got some flat washers, and here are the fasteners to attach the windshield to the fairing. And then they include 2 Allen wrenches. And finally, like every good company should provide, you got your instructions right here. So what we're gonna do now is mount this Road Warrior fairing on our Road King. That way you guys can get a better feel for how something like this would look on a similar bike. Let's go ahead and do that. So as you guys saw for yourself, this Road Warrior fairing looks really, really good on the Road King. The shape of the fairing really sits nicely with the lines of the bike, the finish. You don't have to paint it. If you have a black bike already, then this is a really good deal. We didn't really experience any sort of vibration or shaking when we were going down the freeway. That trigger lock mechanism works really good. It's super easy to put on the bike and take off. And the windshield gave us, ample wind protection. So overall, we were really satisfied with this fairing, and we think you guys will too. Definitely check out their website, memphisshades.com. And thanks for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click on that notification bell. That way, every time we upload new videos, you're the first person to know about it. And definitely make sure you check out our website at vtwinnow.com. Thanks for watching this video.